everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Washington Redskins and the Los Angeles Rams. Now the first carry for Matt Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Third and 4. From the gun on 3rd, and that is incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver, and it's 4th and 4. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. Deep for the Rams, Tavon Austin.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now let's go.
On 1st down, it's gone. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good pickup there at 22.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
He was looking for Todd Gurley, and it's 2nd down. Showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. The linebacker, William Compton, in on the tackle. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Let's go.
Here we go on 4th. Goff buying time to his left. And he will find his man. It's Kenny Brett. Give him 18 yards on that one. And that was just a good job there of being mobile and creating something.
Being able to extend a play and get people open or buy yourself more time to run with the football, that's a really nice job there.
Caught here left side by Brett. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 8 on the play. Speaking of Britt, Charles, he just completed his 8th NFL season. Kind of interesting because the Rams struggled offensively. We know what happened there. But Britt turned in his best year, over 1,000 yards.
Adjusted to the fact that he had to go and work with a couple of different quarterbacks during the year. He had Case Keenum for a long time. And then at the end of the year, they had the rookie Jared Goff. But what I liked about Kenny Britt was watching him develop, even in his 8th season, as a route runner. For a while, he'd become a guy, hey, Britt's going to go deep. Cover him there. He started coming back inside, working the sidelines. He had a really nice year, became their most dependable target. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
First carry of the game here for Trey Mason. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Trey Mason taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Green 39.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
First down, here's Cousins. This one caught by Crowder. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Now Cousins gives to Jones on the delay. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play.
Spread things out and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
9 yards to go. It's third down.
Let's go. 319. 319.
On third down, Cousins finding time. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And tough starting field position here. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he's got some space here. And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And some room to work. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I'm still struggling to wrap my mind around the year Todd Gurley had with the Los Angeles Rams. I thought he was a lock for 1,000 yards. Didn't approach it and never got over 100 yards in a single game all season.
Yeah, and his rookie year, we know what he did. He was averaging 4.8 yards a carry as a rookie, 3.2 this year. How much of it was up front on the O-line?
There was plenty of that, but he also has to increase his vision, and I think he may add a little bit more weight back on in order to break a few more tackles.
All right, here we go. Blue, landing.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit him.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
Now look at 56.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he will be taken down. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Partner, these LA Rams, as they come back out here for the next offensive series, they now missed the playoffs 12 straight seasons. Of course, this last one, their first back in LA. They were 3-1, so much hope, but then they lost all but one down the stretch.
Hard to believe with a defense that good, but just tells you about the premium that's placed on the offensive side of the ball, especially at the quarterback position. They just didn't have the stability. Even though they drafted Jared Goff, #1 in 2016, he'll have to ascend to that number. Be that guy for them in the next season in order for the Rams to finally break that playoff drought.
And now they've got some city neighbors in the Chargers of LA. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Goff. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They're going to go for it. It's gone. Steps away to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have.
And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Offside. Defense. Still first down.
All right, so first down, 5 yards to go. On the ground, it's Thompson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Chris Thompson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game because of that.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So they cannot get into the end zone to add the extra pair of points. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And look out. I think he's going to go. He's at the 30. Touchdown. Todd Gurley, 76 yards. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Goff looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Cousins from the gun on third. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, and that'll bring up a fourth down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So make it 2 missed field goals for him now, but I have the sense, given that distance, you can probably forgive him here on this one.
Yeah, this is out of the range of just about anybody on planet Earth except probably you, partner. But you just got to drive it out low and hope that somehow you hit it absolutely perfect. But no real chance for this one to go through.
They get 25 yards out of that one, and that'll give them a first down.
When I watched Jared Goff on tape at Cal, I saw a guy who wasn't just a dart thrower. You know, a lot of people said, he's perfect for the West Coast offense. I always thought he could do a little bit more, and that was the reason why. He can push it downfield. He has a good, strong arm.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kenny Brent, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline now for the PAT.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. Cousins with a give to Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
They'll go again to Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Man, there's no doubt the defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. I still remember my old coaches saying, after you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you. So make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques, and don't get overconfident.
He's got time. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. William Hayes in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Here's Austin. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Goff on 1st down. Austin's got it left side. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Being chased out left. This is incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin, and it's 3rd down. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Watch it now, Barney.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got room. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
What really hurts defenses on screen passes is that they eat up one of their levels right away. Because you know, most defenses, 3 levels. D-line, linebacker, secondary. But on a screen pass, you're inviting the defensive line to get past them. Then you throw the ball over their heads, and now there's just...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Trey Mason, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams take advantage of the turnover to put up 6.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're a little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Rashad Ross now. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognized that he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
One man in the backfield. That's Jones.
Green 39. Green 39.
A play fake to Jones. Now Cousins. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now Austin. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 1st and 10, Goff. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're running with Gurley. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd down, Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd.
Let's go!
On 3rd down, Cousins. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Alec Ogletree. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that's caught at the 25. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Here's Goff. That's complete. It's Brian Quick. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game. And there it was right in front of us. Today's NFL. These guys nowadays, they don't just eat up space. They try and get upfield and make plays in the backfield.
Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys...